What are you still doing here, Christmas tree? Christmas was 3 weeks ago. Hi, it's your faithful film critic BGK90 here with another slew of silly cinematic selections. But before we get into that, I want to tell you about a short film I made for last semester in school. It was black and white, 16mm. It was experimental, and the link for it is in the description box, so go ahead and check that out and tell me if it's anything. Now, without any more ado, it's time to bring you my first review since November's Alice's Restaurant. It's a film by Gus Van Sant from 2003, Elephant.
Elephant?
Hey man, the 70s are over. Get yourself a new shirt and a new haircut. So today's review is Elephant. As I mentioned, it's a movie by Gus Van Sant, who's a pretty famous director. He made movies like Good Will Hunting and also the remake of Psycho. Hint, hint, future review in the works. Anyway, this movie Elephant is the first one to come out after Columbine to deal with school shootings and massacres. So basically what we're doing in the movie is just following around these different characters on their usual daily routines of walking around the school halls and going to class and this and that. And we even see the same scene play out from a few different characters' point of view. You could definitely characterize this movie as cinema verite. Ooh, look at this guy with his fancy French words. Basically cinema verite in the sense that there's no moral stance taken by the director, and it's as realistic as possible. It's being portrayed as realistic as possible. For example, there's a lot of long scenes that keep going, and in fact, within that, very long takes. As a matter of fact, there's one shot in the movie that's reminiscent of the shot in Easy Rider where it's a full 360 camera turnaround where we're just kind of like flashing by all these different faces in this round circle group. And that shot actually lasts in this movie for about 2 minutes. Like, very long, pretty impressive. There's also not a lot of music in it, but some of the only choices that ended up in the movie is everything from Beethoven to Acid Mother's Temple. But I can definitely start to see some of the criticism for this movie, which I was leaning more towards until I watched it a few more times and picked up on a few more things. But basically, a lot of it is just you're just watching these people walk around, and it's like, why am I watching this? And there's a lot of examples where a scene will end and cut to something else right at the moment of tension, or just at an interesting time to cut in between this one scene and juxtapose it with this next one. For the tough subject material that it is, I thought it was pretty well done, but I probably wouldn't watch it that often, which is kind of weird to say, like, oh yeah, this movie was good, but you probably shouldn't watch it more than once. I don't know. Is it just me, or is this shirt loud? Anyway, thanks for watching. That's my review. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you have to do, and just take care of yourselves, won't you? And stay sexy.